Hey guys, Rohan, Sheth. Hey guys, Rohan, Sheth here. Hey guys, it's Rohan. Hey guys, it's Rohan here.
Good morning.
I'm in the market right now.
And we used to fly up and down here all the time. And where I went to school was Boundary Bay, so we just go like 25 minutes that way was where the airport is, but like 5-minute flying is that way. I remember flying over here and watching, like thinking to myself back when I was like 18, what would we like to live with a view like this and with a property like this? Because you'd see them from the sky and you're kind of like envisioning this. And fast forward 10 years later, we're here.
Today's been a pretty crazy day since the morning working on. We had a client of ours that just gave us about $2.5 to $3 million in ad spend over the next month and a half or 2 months. I think I gotta look it all down. Anyways, that entails the entire team that we just went for lunch with. Pretty much being hands on deck, full tilt for the next week. I'm gonna sit in the corner there, have my massive whiteboard here. All the goals written on this side of what I wanted to achieve. First 1,000 t-shirts signed by CG. When it was empty, it was kind of crazy. Like even yesterday, I went to the townhouse and it was like, when I see something where it's like empty, I'm like, it's like, you kind of feel bad to a certain degree, but then you're like, the feeling that you get is like a gratitude feeling, but you're like also kind of sad and upset at the same time because it's like a piece of you that's kind of gone. The apartment was so small I didn't have room for an office. It was like literally it was small in this basement. It was the apartment, my very first apartment. By the end of this month, I'll have 15 employees worldwide.
Wow, that's insane.
Started with one. And I'll build up this value you give to them. Maybe, if you give them a ton of value today, they may not be. About a month and a half ago, if obviously we'd shot this, I'd flown my entire team at every company that I had into town. And at one of the days, we had 22 people working out of this house. So from like that end of the hallway, all the way outside where we had our, like people were working out there on the fire pit, people were working here, people were working on the island, people were working on the couch. It was full, like absolutely full. My wife and I moved from the apartment to here. This is like a big accomplishment for us to go at like, 26 years old. This is where I was by myself for about a year, just shy of a year. Very, very, very weird being in here. But it makes me appreciate and enjoy the time we had in here. Like thinking about the last time I saw this place empty was when I moved in. And at that point in time I'm sitting there like, dreaming of what this place would look like. And now look at where the dreams have taken us. In this house, a different person than I came in, with a lot of gratitude that I came in here. And the reason behind that is also because, number one, did I rent this place? Yes, I did. And we'll do a whole other video on why I like renting over buying. That's not the point of this video. But the biggest thing is, the landlords that we had were absolutely amazing. They let me work from their house because they knew I worked from home. The memories that my wife and I created here, the memories of my friends that I created here. I had so many friends from all over the world come and stay with us. Like that spare bedroom I use probably more my friends and family, because I like literally friends from the UK, from Australia, from the US, all over Canada come and stay with us. And then just being able to think, and I remember thinking to myself, like working over here, I used to have a vision board. Actually, let's go back here, I'll show you something cool. So I had a vision board that I used to have behind this thing. So I'd close the door, I'd sit right there, and the vision board would sit right here. So one thing I would see my computer, my screen, and then above my screen I'd see my vision board. And the vision board would have pretty much all the stuff that I wanted. One of the things that I had on there was a very, very modern looking house, which is what I have today, right? So it's like that. The dream that I wanted to get out of the apartment brought me here, built what I built here, the vision was there, and always working towards getting that vision. And then that vision is what's come to fruition today. And I leave this chapter with nothing but gratitude for everybody in my life, and specifically the landlords that were absolutely amazing, and everybody in my business world that has trusted us to be able to get me to the endeavors that I've been able to achieve.
Do better for yourself. Do better for yourself. Do better for yourself.
Smells brand new. Yeah, exactly. These are just all bedrooms. I don't think that really matters. And the hoverboard, because I'm gonna ride that thing in my house. That's just all the bathrooms. Just under 6,000 square feet. I think 5,800. Yeah, so those are just bedrooms. We can go this way if you want. So this is pretty much what I was telling you yesterday, that we're gonna turn into the office. This entire area, it's gonna be pretty savage. Daily would be 5, and then at any given time there'll be, if we do like our half a year meetings, probably be like I said, 15, 20 like we did last time. And then as the team grows, I think we'll end up at like 7 or 8 daily eventually, before we get kicked out of here and have to get an office. Living in something like this has always been like a dream. It's like you look at it when you're growing up and like rob reports and all the magazines online, and you're like, what would it be like to live in a massive mansion like this? And let's go show you the best feature. It's an elevator. Yeah. It's a gym room. So then when we set it up, we're gonna have to leave like a little entrance way. I'm thinking we get a bench. I'm thinking we get a bench, so we can use it for. So, when this tree's not here, and growing as wild as it is, let's go outside.
Do better for yourself.
You can't see, but Mount Baker's straight there, clear as day. Now we gotta cut this bad boy down. Here we are. My other view is looking into other babies' rooms. Like moms having babies, nothing wrong with them, but that was my view. Like I'd be living in my office here and like where my car is, like that's the distance I'd have, and that'd be another townhouse. So whenever I had to work, I'd have my shades down, and not really the most inspiring view. It is from familial level, but when you got Mother Nature right there, what's better than that?
But you can miss it out, so dig right in.
One that I've always kind of wanted a house like this, like I always wanted to wake up. My biggest thing is always waking up to a view. And one of the things that one of my mentors, Dr. John DeMartini, says and teaches all the time is when you live in somewhere that inspires you, you're inspired on a daily basis. And when you can see mountains, which is obviously created by Mother Nature or the earth, and you got water, what more inspiring things can you look at on a daily basis than that? And anything that obstructs your view obstructs your vision mentally. So why have anything else stopping you outside of things that are massively epic like that? It's a weird ass room.
I know, because I was like, what's in here?
What's gonna be sick is when we run masterminds here, is I could just turn this into a whiteboard. Built in. It's fully wired. The whole house is fully wired. Dude, is this fucking storage, dude? I'm gonna backlight everything. I'm gonna go to Costco and buy like 50 of those boxes, the backlight boxes. Does it come out?
Fat roll, yeah.
Oh.
Should I think.
Big ass TV. How many inches is this? Maybe like 65, 75 inch? I don't watch TV ever, so.
It's for teaching. Yeah, what's a TV?
we have 2 TVs, and they're gonna be, one is for, oh fuck.
It tilts every which axis.
So we've got a big couch coming that's gonna be like a big U. That's gonna probably go, I'm guessing like here? Probably just, yeah, with this door. So we could open it. It's gonna be a big U, and then get a couple chairs. So I'm gonna run masterminds here. Turn off TV. Oh, this is a home office. So one of 13 home offices that we're gonna have. I'm kidding. So it's like a big table here. Just because like downstairs when the team's here, and then during the nighttime, which I usually like to work till like 2 o'clock in the morning on the average day, that's gonna be here. Oh, that's one thing I got it for too, is like I love natural light. all the time, dude. It's one of those situations where it's like, closest situation of wanting to give up would have been last year. When we had an insane run in the company at the beginning of last year where we went like and lost an absolute shit ton of clients. But we've had highs and lows, and it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, you got to think of what's the word I'm looking for? Like, what's the end goal, really, right? Most people, you know, when I talk about vision earlier, like, why do I want to live in a place like this? Because like, I can wake up every single morning, come upstairs and look at that and be like, if that thing can sustain anything, I can sustain anything. Good weather, bad weather, that mountain doesn't move. And highs and lows in your business, you shouldn't be moving either. Stay as strong as that mountain, stay as strong as those oceans, and you know, your life will, you live one life, why not live it the best way you can? I think, what was that? The one book I read was Lord of the Flies. I think that was literally the only freaking book I read in high school, because you were forced to, think like grade 10 or whatever that was. And then getting out of high school, I'm at my peak of like getting into business, I used to read a book a week, right? But it's like, in school they taught me shit I didn't care about, but then when I started to figure out what I wanted to learn about, I started to learn. And now one of my biggest values in life is learning. I spend more time in a year learning things than I do fucking doing things, because I know if I spend 80% of my time learning, I can, the 20% that I'm doing, I'm more efficient than anybody else spending 80% of the time doing. But like I said, for me, it's like, you know, people, I'm very abrasive on the internet and in person, and I have my wild opinions on what school can do, but it's like, it's for some people and it's not for some people. And for the people that it's not, it's like, and if you learn to figure that out early enough and start to do things early enough, like back in the day, like, fuck, I didn't have Facebook till like grade 12, I think. If I had Facebook earlier than some of the kids today, I don't even know where I would be in today's day and age, because the opportunity that's there is completely different. And you just got to look at your life as, you know, just take what you have and run with it. And that's why you see more and more young kids that were in my situation that are 21, 22, earning millions of dollars at a young age because they have the opportunity today. And that's why it's like when people say, I don't know what to do, it's like, nah, you're just fucking lazy.